A king never bends. A king never relies on others. A king never gives up.
What is going on, folks? It is your boy King, owner of your King Counting Bells. We are back at it again for the ICP in Season 4. We got super lucky. We got the first overall pick, so that's always fun. And I feel like kind of bad at the same time because you got to wait for it to go all the way back around, but that's okay. You know what I mean? You get to get some good pairs with the one pick, and then, you know, when it comes back around, you get technically 2 picks because you get the last pick and then the first pick of the next round. So it's kind of nice to pair stuff up. We're doing 115 points for 9 to 11 Mons. Last year we had like 25 points, or last season we had 25 points for Terra, but this season we got 20. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna cook up this season. Up first, we got Dragapult. I was sitting there debating on like Iron Valiant, kind of like Iron Valiant, Dragapult. I just recently used Iron Valiant, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's go Dragapult. It's really, really good. It's really fast. It's probably the fastest Mon without boosts or items. It's got just a really good move pool, and it can just do a lot of things. I love dragons myself. It's my favorite type, so I was definitely not opposed to doing it. It's got some good, I mean, it's even got good abilities, so I think it should be a lot of fun. Then up next, we're kind of looking at something to pair Dragapult with. Kind of a dark type would be nice, so I go ahead and decided to go with your boy Ting Lu. Really decent strong Mon, very bulky, gets hazards. It can do all sorts of things. You can run it different ways. Just something that would really pair nicely with Dragapult. So we go ahead and just went with the Ting Lu. So then we're looking kind of at our fairy weakness. Kind of big with the Dragapult and Ting Lu being Dragon and Dark. So we wanted to go ahead and went with something that totally complements that. And we decided to pick up Terra Captain. We went with Iron Moth. With that fire poison typing, it just really resists fairy, so that really helps. And then defensively with the Terra, we can kind of, you know, pivot it or get out of the type advantage that's in front of us if we need to, or just kind of use it for a good typing to kind of sweep. So Iron Moth was definitely there for the fairy weakness, and it adds some more good speed tiers to our stuff. And then round 4 is popping around. I was kind of looking at the Mons. I know I needed a water Mon. I know one of my favorite Gen 9 Mons are Palafin. So I was like, you know what? Palafin's still sitting there. Why not, dude? Crazy strong priority. It's basically like a legendary once you swap it in and swap it back out with that 0 to hero form. So, I mean, like, why not, dude? I was just thinking about it, and I was like, why not? Some of its weaknesses I got already taken care of. You know, like the electric weakness, Ting Lu helps with that. Grass weakness, the Iron Moth helps with that. Even like a freeze dry Iron Moth helps with. So I mean, the team's getting paired up really well together so far. Palafon's just a huge strong Mon. So kind of up next, I was kind of looking for a Steel Mon. So in round 5, we definitely picked up Metagross. This is another thing that can just be a good sweeper. It's got strong defense. Pop an assault vest on it, it can just be super bulky. Steel's a really good type to have. Being weak to fire, being weak to ground, being weak to dark, ghost. My team kind of helps out with that. So we're just really trying to build a good core balanced team. That's kind of what I've been trying to focus on more, is getting balanced teams. So I think Metagross really helps with that. Then, you know, we kind of needed a fairy type, of course, because Steel Fairy is just a really, really good type to have in draft. So up next, we went with a round 6 pick in Galarian Weezing. Another super bulky mon. Access to Levitate too, so kind of helps with that ground weakness of Iron Moth and Metagross. It can be super annoying. It can do Pain Split stuff, it can Will-O-Wisp stuff, it can Toxic stuff, so it's gonna just be a nice pivot for ground weakness, or just in general to soak up a hit. And then we're kind of looking at spinners. We kind of needed a spinner. A lot of the good spinners were gone. So we decided to go ahead and go with something we've picked before and get the queen herself, Miss Serena. Again, just a good rapid spinner in my opinion. I mean, it's not like the best or anything like that. It's not a great Tusk. Shout out to Diaz, but you know, it'll do the job if I need it to. I believe Galarian Weezing also gets defog, so it kind of gives me a couple different options. But yeah, she's here to spin. She's here to get some speed, and even you can even run some, you know, some good moves like she gets triple axle, knockoff. So that stuff can be kind of helpful, be annoying. But yeah, she's here to play. Then up next, we kind of wanted some more speed, and kind of a fighting type. We were looking at Galarian Zapdos, but it was a little too expensive. So we picked up Hawlucha for the 8th round, and Hawlucha can even pair with Galarian Weezing pretty nice. Getting that Unburden off, getting a Swords Dance off, and kind of sweeping. So I think Hawlucha will be a nice fit to the team. I think it'll help out. Probably won't come every week, but like, you know, some weeks I can just do some niche Unburden shit. Hopefully get a nice sweep in there, or even like an end game sweeper. Then up next, we kind of needed a electric type. We're looking at another like Terra Captain, so I went ahead and went with regular Rotom. Zagmander be glazing the crap out of this mon, but it's a really decent mon. I mean, it gets status condition moves. It can pivot it in and out with Volt Switch. Another ground immunity with being an electric type. That's just, you know, really good. So I think it helps round out the team a little bit with being able to status stuff, another ground immunity, and just not a bad Terra Captain. Again, like, it won't come every week, but it'll be here to help the team out when it needs to. And I think we had like a point left, so we're just kind of thinking of a shitty 1-point mon. And I was like, you know what? I've seen DS use it before. Why don't we go Munchlax for the last one? The normal typing actually kind of helps our team out a little bit. With the 2 ghost weaknesses that we have, it can kind of help out with that if need be. But it's just a little cheeky 1-pointer. So hopefully you guys like the team, and we'll catch y'all for week 1 coming up next Saturday. So hopefully you guys like that. Hopefully you guys like the team, and catch y'all in the videos.